All right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the song is Renegade Remix. This is coming from the artist Dax, originally by Jay-Z, featuring Eminem. All right, this was a song that Eminem basically washed Jay-Z over, guys. And also, we have the lyrics pulled up just in case we need them, because generally, whenever we do run into these like one-take videos from Dax, they're incredibly dense lyrically. Let's jump into it. Oh, also, he's not allowed to quit rap, guys. Not him. Other people. Not him. Let's get it.
Yeah, game of life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado hit, how I mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars is...
Guys, I almost forgot to break this down. Guys, listen, so yeah, the first bar, he basically comes out swinging, bro. He said, game of life. Obviously, this is a board game, right? It's a game of life, right? Also at the same time, a lot of chess schemes here. We're talking about king, pawn, also reign, because a king obviously reigns over things. Then he basically flips the reign into, like, he's using it as like a double entendre or homophone potentially into the weather now, right? He mixes things up like a tornado. Please do that. Right? Give us the conversation music, bro. We need that.
Pain, you would think a tornado hit, how I mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars is causing a cancer. Keeping up with the Joneses and chains are paying your massa. Rap is a plantation, make you slave and demand you. Help them pick up the crop that they use to cook propaganda. Microdose through the media, poison, mislead the youth. Make them believe this, thought they realities bend the truth. Watered down education, take the God out of schools. Have you worshiping idols to push political views.
Oh, this is different. This is different, bro. Bro, more of this. You have the nerve to say you're quitting rap? Bro, you're not allowed to quit rap. I said this from the beginning. Right? I even commented on this man's post when he said on Instagram. All right? I refuse to believe that this is actually happening here, guys. I refuse to believe. I think he's too lyrical. He has too much to say. And obviously, he's definitely one of the only conversation starters that are actually left. Right? No, bro. You're not going nowhere.
Education, take the God out of schools. Have you worshiping idols to push political views? I'm a renegade. For what I say, not what I wear. The car I drive and the money you think I got to spare. I'm called to duty, I'm modern with all my warfare. But I don't get paid by the devil.
I'm called to duty, I'm modern with all my warfare. Obviously, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, the game. Guys, I like this. This is spectacular, Dax.
I got to spare. I'm called to duty. I'm modern with all my warfare. But I don't get paid by the devil, so when my million's there, there's no gravity, weakness, or any atrophy. I invest in myself. My stocks rise and it actually bonds people together. I mutually fund humanity. Bank on Dax, it's tax-free to gas me this new...
This is fire. This is fire, bro. I don't know where you got you're coming from with the financial advice. You have to say, right? This is not financial advice. You're not really giving financial advice, but yeah, all these financial bars excite me, bro. It tells me that you are well aware what to do with the funds that you are accumulating, bro. I like that, right? It does. I appreciate financial literacy. Keep teaching. Make a song on financial literacy. Right? And maybe people can kind of, stop spending frivolously and all these other things, bro. Listen, again, conversation starter.
I mutually fund humanity. Bank on Dax, it's tax-free to gas me this new election. Got me pondering things inside my mind. I'm taking President Trump in the game while biding my time. They all want World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these bars. My columns bind. Take your brain and free it. Transport it to another place. Has your speech free if you...
Relax. Relax. This actually goes really deep because I think that there were a couple of people that were actually like blamed, if that makes any sense, right? Either it was Marilyn Manson or Eminem. So you rapping over an Eminem beat and knowing that either one of these two people were basically blamed, potentially. I think it was Marilyn Manson more so than Eminem, but I think it was one of the two individuals because they were like the most controversial things at the time when that actually happened, bro. But all right, let's get it.
My body, my time. They all want World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these bars. My columns bind.
I also love this thing here. What he did here. He's obviously Trump and Biden trumping. Obviously, the term Trump is like literally a word in our language. We can use it, right? Type of thing. Then also at the same time, he's flipping Biden with biding my time. I like that, bro.
World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these bars. My columns bind, take your brain and free it, transport it to another place. Has your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds of Ks, but you get canceled for agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate.
Yes, because you have the wrong genitalia, Dax. Yes. You can't say, well, you know what they were saying, you know, it sounds a little good, right? It sounds good, right? You can't say that. I didn't say that. I'm just saying. There are some people who think that it sounds really good. Like, they made a lot of sense, okay? Maybe not how they said it, but they made a lot of sense. I'm not saying that. But there are some people who think that, all right? So, all right. You can't, yeah.
Brain and free it, transport it to another place. Has your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds of Ks, but you get canceled for agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate. Atomic, a bomb like Oppenheimer. A stake in the game is a harsh reminder.
Didn't really expect an Oppenheimer bar, bro, but I like that. Atomic, the game like Oppenheimer. Obviously.
For agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate. Atomic, a bomb like Oppenheimer. A stake in the game is a harsh reminder. The beef I cook is the rarest kind. They label me major but always minor in the flow.
Steak, beef. I like that.
Like Oppenheimer, a stake in the game is a harsh reminder. The beef I cook is the rarest kind. They label me major but always minor in the flow tactics and promotional styles I used to engage the masses. Running the game, but when I spaz, they blame it on lactic acid. Cause they know I'm automatic. I don't miss, they move the basket. They say I'm out of my mind, but I'm the one who's conscious rapping. Living way below my means, avoiding baby mama advances. Thinking
good. See, again, he's given a lot of like really good financial advice. Like, I don't care that you pulled in $500,000 last year, bro. I don't know his finances. I'm just pointing this out here. I'm talking to the world here. Okay, I don't care that you pulled in at $500,000 last year. I don't care. Do you need to go buy that stupid thing? Do you? You don't need to buy that stupid thing. Right? What you should be looking to do is retire early. Okay? You do not need to live off of $10,000 a month. I'm just going to be honest here, guys. You don't. You don't need that. If you're making that, you don't need that. You don't need $8,000 a month to live on, bro. You can live on the bare minimum, right? There are households that run with less than $3,500 a month. You can partition your income and put them into a lot of the things that he mentioned earlier. Okay. You can in fact do that. Okay. I'm saying large numbers for a reason though, guys, because there are people who make that type of money, and what they do yearly is they spend that type of money. And then when that money dries up, they have nothing to show for it other than that stupid thing they bought. That stupid overpriced thing. Because trust me, if it cost $200,000, $300,000, it wasn't worth it. Okay, it's gonna be honest, and that can be that's for everything. There's a markup in there. All right, the actual value of the item you're purchasing is nowhere near the actual value of what you're spending. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make here is, all right, put some of that money away that you're making. You're doing really good right now. Great, I love that for you. Put the overwhelming majority of that away and live way beneath your means. That's how you actually make sure that you're going to be good in the future, bro. That's how you do that. I'm glad he's pointing that out.
I'm out of my mind, but I'm the one who's conscious rapping. Living way below my means, avoiding baby mama advances. Thinking for myself and not getting tricked into political stances. Dumb antics, trigger words, gaslighting, or semantics. If America's printing money, then why the hell am I paying taxes?
I said the same thing yesterday. Exactly. But I don't like paying taxes. You guys are making money. You guys are making money up. And the money that you're spending is not even really coming from my Let's not say that online. But you get what I'm saying here, guys. There's a lot of weird things happening here. You can't just print money whenever you need money and then say to the people of America who are actually working for their money, not printing it, go ahead and give me a portion of that. Right? And that money that you're basically giving is not really going towards anything. Okay, come on, bro. But all right.
just trigger words, gaslighting or semantics. If America's printing money, then why the hell am I paying taxes? Global warming's real, detrimental and problematic, but I'm not buying an electric car because all they'll do is control and crash it. Like the stock market, first destroy the nuclear family. The women are easier targets. Call it toxic masculinity until they needed to fight the wars they started. Incentivize single motherhood, then promote it through the music department. And call Dax trash and thought-provoking music literal garbage. No wonder the youth are so lethargic, soft, easily influenced, lack stability, self.
Bro. You said a lot, but yes. You can look back into the history of this country. Yes, you're right. The concept of destroying the nuclear family is absolutely detrimental to, a lot of communities. Okay, I mean, when it came down to it, the reason why certain things were pushed in the early 1900s, a lot of it was purely based off of they wanted more money, they wanted more free money in taxes. He's giving you the game, guys. Right? They wanted more free money in taxes, and they thought, you know what? Let's do this here. Let's go ahead and destroy the nuclear family and say that and give everyone the ability to work is fine, right? But they did this on purpose, right? Everything was done strategically. Hey, now you have two people in the household making money. We can tax them both. And how about this? They're sharing money. Oh no, they're saving money together. That's not a good thing. Wait, they're together and we have to tax them less because they're married? Bro, let's go ahead and destroy the nuclear family, right? Separate them into separate households and make them fight over the same house for sale in a neighborhood. All right, let's go ahead and raise that price on that too while we're at it. Right, like if you notice when things happened, right, supply and demand is a real reality in the capitalist system that we're currently in, guys. Right, so yeah, it's the easiest thing in the world to be like, bro, we're going to split up the nuclear family. That cannot exist because we can make more money if we have two working people in the household we could tax. But all right, you can hear that from me.
Thought-provoking music, literal garbage. No wonder the youth are so lethargic, soft, easily influenced, lack stability, self-awareness, and guzzling Ritalin. ADHD is overdiagnosed. Kids don't lack focus. They've had an iPad since 2, and that algorithm's potent. But I'm off that switching.
Algorithm. I wonder if that has anything to do with the climate change reference. I wonder. But also at the same time, obviously, yeah, the algorithm is potent. Reality.
Kids don't lack focus. They've had an iPad since 2, and that algorithm's potent. But I'm off that switching gears. V12 with the bar stick, then I move shift, then I'm in it clear. And that bay like the Buccaneers. Tempo with the flow. I'll put it in cruise because my control's approaching speeds of top 5 and potentially the GOAT. But no, for real, I just turned 30 years old. I've been beat down, stepped on.
Bro, you're 30? Really? Like everything in me, like based off of how he's so aware of what's actually happening around him, I would have not guessed 30. I would have figured at least, bro, a couple of years older than that, bro. Just slightly. I'm not calling you ancient, bro. Right? You're not me. I'm 38, bro. So I'm not saying you're my age, but I think I figured that you were just a little bit closer based off of the level of maturity, at least, right? The self-awareness.
But no, for real, I just turned 30 years old. I've been beat down, stepped on, cheated on, and broke. I was invisible as Daniel, then became Dax and awoke into a lifestyle where I wish I had an invisibility cloak. Ain't that funny? Women like you more when you have money. I go stupid, but ain't no dummy, and I know if the cash flow stops, some of you wouldn't love me, and that's why I value respect. Cause you can love me and hurt me, but if you respect and fear losing me, you'll always second guess. Come correct, return text in like 30 minutes or less, and make sure when you're around me, you always have good breath. Not manipulate me with sex, then divorce me cause you're not happy, and take half of my wealth and say you need to go find yourself. What?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Take me with sex, then divorce me cause you're not happy, and take half of my wealth and say you need to go find yourself. What the Well, actually I don't cuss cause I'm a Christian. Jesus died on the cross for my sins and I'm forgiven. These verses take you to church and help you with mental illness. That's why I don't call it music, I call this here a religion. That's why I'm quitting rap, the religion's being abused. Rap used to tell a story and now it's all for the views. I look around at the world, turn on the TV and news, and it feels like I'm on the Truman Show. So what do? I go to the gym and carry the heaviest weight I can find, building up my strength, then sharpen.
You go to the gym. That's a good thing to do, bro. I mean, I need to do that a lot more, obviously. I need to do it. I just need to go to the gym. Right? I need some activity, but that's not the point, though. Here, guys. He mentions the Truman Show. He feels like he's on the Truman Show. Yeah, because people are always watching him, right? He really would like an invisible cloak, right? But the reference here is that he says gym, as in maybe Jim Carrey potentially also.
Do I go to
potentially
the gym and carry the heaviest weight I can find, building up my strength, then sharpening my mind with books like the Bible. I could run for miles, but I tore
Eminem. I think he's borrowing from Eminem's overall cadence here.
Trying to spark a change in this darkness. Now I feel heartless. I gave you 10 years. You ignored me. That made me this monster who vomits the truth regardless of what the mainstream wants. I pop culture with each and every song.
Oh, mainstream pop culture. Pop culture with each and every song. Listen, Dax, I like you.
Of what the mainstream wants. I pop culture with each and every song. The devil's dancing, I will not follow along. I rebuke him with every lyrical concept as a response. From Matthew to Mark to Luke to Genesis back to John. I say King James, these kids think I'm talking about LeBron. I can leave land and travel.
The King James version of the Bible, the KJC.
Genesis back to John. I say King James, these kids think I'm talking about LeBron. I could leave land and travel to every country abroad and disperse heat.
I could leave Cleveland. Is that what he's trying to say here? Did LeBron play for Cleveland? I have no idea. I don't know basketball. I know his nickname is King James, though.
I'm talking about LeBron. I could leave land and travel to every country abroad and disperse heat. May God have mercy. Disperse
heat. Did he play for the Heat also? A couple references, I'm guessing, but again, I don't know because I don't watch basketball at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I'm gonna forecast that he played for Cleveland and Miami based off of the bars.
Could leave land and travel to every country abroad and disperse heat. May God have mercy on those trying to hurt me. And if I'm not worthy of bearing this cross, I pray I fall off and get a regular job. Back when nobody called, back when happiness wasn't fleeting, even though I was barely eating and couldn't even afford to be in my feelings. A politic with you heathens, have anxiety, thoughts of depression, or barely breathing. Mama told me this life is a test, most people cheating, looking at others' papers, copying and agreeing, using makeup to cover up scars and adhesions, masking pain with addictions, using it to fight demons, watching porn and allowing these women to be a weakness, of getting naked for money and sucking, guzzling semen, and in the midst of a preaching,
guzzling it. How did it get to the point where you could guzzle it? Was it like multiple gentlemen into a cup? Was it some like bukkake session maybe? That's the only way I could think someone would be able to guzzle copious amounts of the baby batter, bro. If that's the case, I know of bukkake. I've heard of it, obviously, right? But that could be but those are nasty girls, right? I mean, that's nasty.
To be a weakness of getting naked for money and sucking, guzzling semen, and in the midst of a preaching, I hit my knees in agreement, understood the assignment, expectations and reasons. Hollywood's Babylon and the hill right underneath. It's the reason they feel the need to proceed and reject Jesus, regardless if you believe it. Money, power, and fame corrupts morality standards. Mutes and money's a brain.
Yeah. Mutes and money's a brain. Is that what he said here? The thing about that is absolutely money is like, bro, people will do anything for it. They will, absolutely, 100%. They will sell themselves out for it. Let things go bad for that person. Start going bad for that person. You will start to see a drastic change and shift. The things that they would have never done before, they're doing now. In fact, money ruins you sometimes.
You believe it, money.
Like there's no issues here. Dax did his Dax thing, right? On a one-take video. I think we've come to kind of expect whenever he does drop these one-take videos, they're going to be just like excessively dope, lyrically by every means, right? This is not to take away from the normal things that he does. Absolutely not, because it's generally super fire, right? But you can definitely tell when it comes to these one-take videos, he has something to say, bro. For real, right? He has absolutely something to say, bro. He has something on his shoulders he's trying to get off. I respect it thoroughly. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.